So, if you know me, which you don't, you will know that I grew up playing the PlayStation 2. It came out in the year 2000, and I mean, do I really have to say much about it?
I'm here for the PlayStation 2, the best entertainment system to hit the world. It's gonna be great.
It's PlayStation 2 video game consoles, and title stores are getting ready to put them on sale tomorrow.
Because it's the entertainment system of the future. Not only does it play video games, DVD movies, CDs, but it connects to the internet.
I can't think of anything right off that we won't be able to do on the next generation PlayStation.
I would be petrified if there was an hours play tracker on the PS2 because holy shit. You want to talk about an 8-year-old kid that would do nothing but stay at home and play video games all day, not knowing that this would greatly affect the way he socializes with people? So let's talk about the games, not the hardware, not the it was a pain for software developers to make games for the console. I was 9 years old. Do you think I care about that back then? Do you think I care about that now? I care a lot, yeah. Because in terms of catalog, I mean, the PS2 had the best one. Better than the Sega Game Gear, that's for sure. Or was it? Because it's been a while since I've played these games, and so and some I've never even played. I never even got the chance to experience. So today I'm gonna see if they hold up. You know, like they hold up today. So let's do it. Like, come on, let's do it. I also want to see if they can feel that void inside of me. A series of games that I hear a lot about is the Metal Gear Solid franchise, how it revolutionized the stealth genre, how I've never truly played it because the first one I played was Metal Gear Solid 4 for like 10 minutes. I got confused, I didn't know what to do, so I traded it for GTA 4. And even though that was one of the greatest trades ever recorded in history, it always made me wonder, you know, what if? What if I had given it a chance? Now I feel dirty and guilty. So for the PS2, there were a couple of entries in the series. It was Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, and 2 again, and 3 again, and 1 again. So I chose 3 again because it lets you control the camera, and you can even change the view from third person to the original fixed camera. It's like having the best of both worlds. So stealth, right? It takes a lot to get used to. Like in some sections you have to crawl your way through grass and you can't control the camera, so it's a little tiny bit, it's a little miserable, and it made me do this a lot. Also, changing camouflage to blend in more with the environment is as tedious as changing boots in the water temple, so like, what are we even doing here? And also, these motherfuckers right here told me specifically not to fight, but when I was trying to be a little sneaky motherfucker, this happened. But then I thought, what if I just kill them? And then I was able to continue this story. And I feel bad because the story is actually good and the game looks gorgeous when I'm not dying all the time, but why isn't this my type of game? I don't get it. So I thought, let's pick this up. I didn't even like slow games anyway. So let's go back to a game I actually enjoyed as a kid. The PS2 era was the era for racing games. How do I know that? Well, because Fast and Furious came out and it was all about cars and racing, and so video game companies capitalized on it because they wanted to make money. And you see that with all the racing games that came out at the time. Need for Speed, Midnight Club, but there was one racing game that stands out. The only one that you should be like, man, I don't have a PS2. And I want to play this game. This game sounds lit. If there could only be a way. Burnout 3 Takedown. It has different modes, but the first one you go into is World Tour, where you get to travel the world. That's the implication. You get introduced to Striker, which is like the DJ / the guy that explains the I really typed in the guy that look at this bullshit. it's the guy that explains the guy. God. It's the guy that explains the game, not the guy. And yeah, He's annoying.
Hey, takedown transmission coming at you from me, Striker. Listen up. I caught a Whopper down by the trailer park at Silver Lake. A Whopper!
Pick the race, choose a car, get hit by an unskippable tutorial.
Just need a few minutes of your time to cover the rules of the Burnout Road.
Get Follow Boy right away, which if you haven't heard this song, it goes a little something like this. I can't walk this white line between election and success. But I don't know which way I'm going. Straight to take between my shots. So, you have to prove yourself. You'll have to prove it to me.
You need a quick reminder to see what's happening?
You unlock cars, get collectibles, you go to the Far East, you do the speed challenge, and you're determined to get the gold medal. So you go in planning on doing it first try, you don't. So you try again, and again, and again, and again, and then you got it. And then you go back to the US because you saw there was a speed challenge there as well. And it's a Korean car now, so you go in thinking you can do it first, right? It's actually one of the hardest tracks in the game. Okay, so you don't do it first try, so you try again, and again, and again, and again. And why? I mean, it's the same thing that happened with Metal Gear, but here, I'm enjoying it more. Why am I enjoying this over that? Is it slow pace versus fast pace? Is it the instant gratification that comes with racing games? Is it that I suck at Metal Gear? No. Anyways, I don't want to go back to Metal Gear right now just to prove this. To not prove that I'm bad at Metal Gear. Instead, let's go back to a genre that I've always enjoyed. RPGs.
We are living the life.
That was a lie, I'm lying to you. As a kid, I didn't like RPGs at all. The first time I saw Pokemon, the game, not the anime, I was like, is that the game? I was extremely disappointed. And then I grew a pear. A pear tree to be exact, look at my tree. And even with the PS2 filled with RPGs, I think I chose the obvious one to go with. Final Fantasy X. The story of Final Fantasy Series X/S is a simple one. This is a story of he likes walking a lot, he likes stalking up people, he hates his dad. He can breathe underwater, but then... Wait, is that guy ore farming? In this economy? I still seems to know him though.
Take it. A gift from Jet.
My old man?
But I hate my dad. You battle some mosquitoes, you get swallowed by God. You wake up in hell, fight even bigger mosquitoes, get kidnapped, you get down on this one little thing called Stockholm Syndrome. You tell your story to one of your kidnappers, but then...
Did you hit your head or something? There is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Get swallowed again, wake up in a bitch and check every little single place there is to see. Because if I miss anything, I don't want that. Talk to strangers for the most relevant of information. Talk to people, check every little single place to see if you didn't miss a chef. Talk to more people, and yeah, I need a fucking break. This is why people get drawn away from RPGs. It's just information overload. A lot of which you don't even need to proceed in the story. Beginnings are slow, turn-based combat is polarizing, and I just need a break. From how fucking cool this game is. I fucking love me some turn-based combat. So now I need something less stealthy, with little to no dialogue, not a lot of information, can be played mindlessly, and satisfies my god complex a little.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me.
Those motherfuckers. When I was a kid, I didn't like God of War very much. I'm now starting to wonder if I like video games at all as a kid. But anyways, this is the PS2 title. The one game that people always bring up when they're talking about the console because, I don't know, they think they're doing a Watch Mojo video. Like, welcome to Watch Mojo. And we're gonna break down a list of the top 10 of video games ever. Starting with number 10, fucking Pepsi, man, I don't know. God of War has everything. Good gameplay, good plot, great graphics, great plot, great soundtrack. Did I mention the plot? And... I don't know, someone must have dropped me in the head when I was a kid because holy shit, this game is great. For some reason, I don't know if it's the soundtrack or the story overall, but it's giving me Hades vibes. Nothing to do with the gameplay or the mechanics, but man, you can hop on this game, play it for hours and be like, wait, why is it 3 AM? Games like this, man, I don't know, they are special. They're special in a way that reminds me of all those licensed games of the era. Does it really? No, it's a segue, like what do you mean? Think of any show from the 2000s. You were thinking of Code Lyoko? Damn, you're a real one, but that's on the PS2. Eddie Meddy put it on the PlayStation 2. Fairly Odd Parents, more like Fairly Odd if it wasn't on the PS2. Hannah Montana?
Up, away from you! Up, away from you! Up, away from you! Push it to the right! Push it to the right!
No, that's what I call the best of both worlds, Wade. The best of both worlds. You can even change the view from third person to the original fixed camera. It's like having the best of both worlds. No, it can't be. No, like what do you mean? No, it's is Hannah Montana Metal Gear Solid?
I'm Hannah Montana.
The PlayStation 2 had it all: movies, cartoons. It had it all. Most of them were bad, but the ones that were good, I mean, people forget that Spider-Man The Second Coming is technically a licensed game. Do people forget that? I don't know, but it's so good, people said, double it and put it on the PlayStation 4, and they did. But there's one game. I really struggled with the idea of including this one here, or making a separate video dedicated to this one game only. But fuck it, we'll do it live. Scooby-Doo at Night of 100 Flights. This game defined my childhood. Not like it was my whole personality, nor I ever talked to anyone about it, but it was the first game I ever owned. And not to be confused with the first game I ever played, because that's a different one. But this game is special. This game is like you're playing a whole episode of Scooby-Doo. A long episode. The whole gang gets kidnapped, and it's your job, my job, everyone's job here, to rescue them, except Shaq. I don't know why I keep finding him and he just doesn't want to join me. I think he hates me for some reason. I don't know what I did to you, Shaggy. I'm sorry. The soundtrack, the chef kiss level design, the villains. It's not only a platformer, it's a Metroidvania in which you collect power-ups, get lost, and collect power-ups. I've been in this game like 10 times, so the second one doesn't apply to me, but still, it is underrated as fuck. Even if you see this little red mark here, I'm not biased, you're biased. The thing about this game is that it's one of the few that I can just sit back and remember the good old days. They weren't that good. I guess just the old days, but those days were less stressful, that's for sure. Wait, hold on. This can't end like this. I need one more game. One that's really out there. It can't be mainstream. It cannot be Kingdom Hearts. It can't be Devil May Cry because I don't want to cry. Katamari sounds enticing, but I need something that's out there. Something that was really innovative at the time. Something that was real.
BCV! Battle Construction Tables! BCV. Start.
I'm as light as a feather today.
Come on! Dancing Needle. Dance! One. Ha! You ready for another meeting with Congo?
Jake, forgive me for being weak and leaving you. Here it is. When I left, I was carrying your photo. This photo.
I know that, Beth.
But my feelings haven't changed, Jake. I still care for you.
I know you do, Beth.
Jake. You're wonderful.
I don't fully understand this game, but why is it 3 a.m.? I mean, that's the beauty of the PlayStation 2. We can talk about more if you want. We can talk about how it was the console where sports games were still good. We can even talk about GTA if you want, but do you really want that? Do you really want to hear another random person on the internet talk about GTA for like the second time? I'm assuming you've heard about GTA like 2 times on the internet. Some games may not be of your liking, but I mean, there has to be something out there for you. It has a lot of games. So does the ps2 still hold up? Oh, of course it does. Why is that even a question? No, the real question, the real point of this video rather, was me. It was me all along. I came into this wanting to feel what I once felt when I was a child and just simply enjoy. And I did find that feeling. And I didn't at the same time. How do I explain this? The feeling is just never going to be the same. I mean, the games are still the same, but I'm not. I've changed, I've grown. I'm in a different headspace from the one that I was when I was 8 years old, if you can believe that. But in the end, there will always be a place in my heart for the PlayStation 2.